93.3 WMMR. Everything that rocks.
I had mentioned a story the other day about a fairly new nation. What I didn't know was it actually declared independence from the United States in 2021.
I didn't know that. I thought it was more recent.
Me too. But
there must have been some sort of bloody war involved.
Possibly. You know, we're going to find out all the details in just a moment. It is the official title is the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of the People's Republic of Slowjamastan. And I may be pronouncing this incorrectly because we actually have the portion of the national anthem to play for Slowjamastan, or it might be Slowjamastan. Okay. So let me play a little bit of this for you, and then we're going to speak to someone, an official, who can bring us up to speed on this. Here we go.
And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you were never alone. Oh, no, oh, no. It's this Suljamastan.
Suljamastan.
Suljamastan is where I'm from. This is my home.
Standing for the anthem, Preston.
Oh, yes, he is. Right now, actually, we do have him via Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Sultan of Slowjamastan, Randy R-Dub Williams.
Yeah, Randy.
Good morning, sir.
First of all, is the microphone working correct?
The microphone is working wonderfully, yes.
Okay, sometimes the Americans scramble my Zoom. I don't know why. I did notice on the Zoom you were sitting nice and comfortable eating your French toast when the anthem turned on, which we are not off to a very good start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for my indiscretion. Sometimes these... there can be some misunderstandings.
Well, we had no idea it was the actual anthem. Yeah, we had no idea. So it just seemed to be just a regular slow jam. Where exactly is this tract of land located?
Yes, well, our country, if that's what you mean, is located approximately 90 minutes south of the American city of Palm Springs, California. Right. So you go south, and our neighbors to the South America, and then Mexico in 30 miles. So very close to Mexico, completely surrounded by California.
Okay. All right.
Very cool.
And it is, how large is the Sultan?
Yes. Well, okay, it's important to know it is ever expanding. We have our eye on some neighboring territories we cannot yet speak about. But as of today, it is just over 11 beautiful acres.
11 acres.
So you're talking about, you have your eye on other territories. You're not talking about military advancement, are you?
Well, look, Slowjamastan is a peace-loving nation. We will hopefully annex some land in the most peaceful ways possible. Real estate in California is very stupidly expensive, so I do not know. Maybe a barter system. We may figure something out. But look, 11 acres is a lot for the 10,000 citizens currently registered for Slowjamastan.
10,000. Now, how large is your military?
Been a busy week. 3 people right now.
3 people.
Good friends of mine. They've been boyhood friends in elementary school that wanted to be a part of this project. So
would you describe them as good scrappers?
Oh, you what is it called in America? Do F around and find out?
Yeah. Right. That's what you need.
What are some of the basic beliefs and tenets of Slowjamastan? If you could share with us the culture a little bit.
I will give you 2 or 3 because I have an appointment in Parliament in about 10 minutes, an emergency meeting. Mm-hmm. But our foundation of Slowjamastan comes from a problem that I suffered, and you are probably suffering right now in America. Over the past 5-10 years, there has been a pandemic, a plague of, I don't even want to call them shoes because that is too generous, but they like rubber clogs with holes in them that people have been putting on their feet. I think the Americans call them Crocs.
Oh, Crocs! You see that as a huge issue.
All right.
And well, it's tearing the world apart in a fashion sense. And so, despite all of my calls to Congress and Senate and local and national law enforcement agencies, they have done nothing about it. So, I said we can resort to violence, but again, we are peace-loving people in Slowjamastan. So, look, we just made our own country where Crocs are strictly prohibited, and that is kind of the basis, the foundation of why we created Slowjamastan.
Okay. First of all, is the correct way to address you your sultanship? I don't want to be disrespectful.
I'm glad you asked. There are 3 options right now, legally, since we are speaking. Your Sultan, Your Excellency, or Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Okay, then I'll go with Big Daddy because I like that. Big Daddy, I do have a question about micronations because I've read about a few of them. Do you have any diplomatic relationships with the Republic of Molessia, I think is how you pronounce it, and also there's the Conch Republic. These micronations in the United States have started to pop up, and just like yours, they are, in many respects, legitimate.
Yes. So in America, we did something called show prep, which is we prep before the interview. And if you had correctly show prepped, you would see on our website that Molossia actually, I'm joking, by the way, Molossia actually visited one of the very few experiences where two of the greatest micronations in the world came together without incident. It was fantastic. So the answer is yes. And it was a great inspiration for your Sultan. I also had plans to see Sealand, hopefully, if not this year, next year.
Big Daddy, I did read a little bit of stat in our one of the stats in our prep that you have visited every country in the world.
Correct. Yes.
193 separate countries. Over how many years did that take?
Look, and I must underscore there is a lot of fun and fantasy and satire in Slowjamastan. But Sultan swear this is not a fabrication. I just finished my last country in March. I'm 46, so you can say it took me 46 years. But really, over the past 10 years, I've had this crazy mission to see every country in the world. So we did it, including North Korea, 3 nights in Pyongyang, Syria in March, Afghanistan. I enjoy the crazy places. You know, I like going to Rome and Tahiti and France and those nice places for the lattes. But I do like going to the places that you shouldn't go to. I went to Libya, places like that.
Oh, okay? So you'll push the boundary, so to speak. You mentioned North Korea, Kim Jong-un. The claim is he does not defecate. Do you make that claim as well?
No. The Sultan does take a nice. My claim is that I am very regular.
Okay. Yeah, I think that leads to peace.
I'm proud of that. Yeah, you understand me.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yes.
A well functioning excretory system makes you more easy to deal with, I think.
100. Yes.
Okay. So we played the national anthem, and I apologize again for not standing up during that. And did I hear correctly? Are you attempting to sway the Elton John to record that anthem if possible?
Side note, in Slowjamastan, it's illegal to play only partially of the anthem. I noticed you cut it off.
Again, I apologize.
Maybe a small issue coming up. You will hear from my people. So I was not familiar with the gentleman name. Is it Elton John?
Correct.
Yes.
That is his name. So the gentleman that did our anthem, his name is Shelton John.
Shelton?
We put the song out, and all of a sudden we get these mails from the people in the DMs that, hey, this sounds just like Elton John. And apparently this Elton John has a lot of hits. So that being said, we said, yes, you know what, let's put a little petition out there. I sent him a DM, and he did not respond. Right. So now we have a petition. So if the people want Elton John to sing our glorious anthem, I will say maybe he will do a demo for me, and if I like it, we will make it that the official one. I don't know.
If someone does decide to come and visit Slowjamastan or Slowjamastan or however you prefer to pronounce it, what are some of the features? What are things? Some of these sites that someone can see?
Well, you have to understand that, look, a lot of Slowjamastan is in the future. It's the vision. They say Rome was not built in a day. Coming soon, we have what's it called? The Sultan's Lazy River.
Okay.
It's trademarked. Right now, it is under construction. It is a gulch, muddy gulch right now. You can still bring your intertube. And every second Wednesday, we bring the sprinkler out. So you don't really move a lot on the river, but that's what makes it lazy. It's a very, very lazy river. Interactive armadillo farm, because what is fun about armadillo farm where you cannot do anything with the armadillos. And finally, an all-you-can-eat Mongolian barbecue emporium. But I know you were asking, like, right now, like, if you wanted to come this weekend, behind me, you see, this is our Independence. No, this is, look, it's, hold on. You can see the flag.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And a desk.
That is the Sultan's desk, the monument, the flag, of course. We do have a border gate and border control. We have begun building the wall.
Oh, you're building the wall? Okay.
Yes, we have many signs as well, warning you of the landmines as well.
Okay. Landmines, you got to have them.
And
check that desk.
Did I read correctly that people can purchase kind of a little piece of Slowjamastan by buying bricks and tiles and things like that?
So your dictator is a friendly one, yes? Most countries tax their citizens to death. I lived in California for many years up until the move to Slowjamastan, and the taxes were just stupid. So in Slowjamastan, instead of forcibly overtaxing the citizens, it's by choice, right? Maybe you call it libertarian.
Yes.
They can buy merchandise. So the bumper stickers, they can buy beautiful passports we have.
Very nice.
Very sexy.
Very nice.
And let's see, look at the Sultan's there. There we go.
Yeah, it's sort of being lost to your
in the
Zoom
green
connection.
screen.
Yeah, there we go. Ah, there you
there
go.
we go. Okay.
Nice.
And it has, instead of the founding fathers quotes at the top of the page, it is the quotes from the hip-hop people. For example, on page 7, it says, never trust a big butt and a smile. Bell Biv DeVoe.
Bell Biv DeVoe. I love it.
So yes, you can buy a brick. You can bribe the cabinet to be a member of parliament. If you really want to get inside, you can do a small bribe.
The bribes ensure that you have a real government. That's how you know you have a real government, with the bribes, right?
Absolutely. But we don't really call them bribes. More like, just
gifts.
Yes.
So there's a website for all of this, correct?
That is a website, and that is the social medias. The website is slowjamastan.org. And the Instagram and the Facebook and the MySpace, it's simply Slowjamastan. On Tinder, I could not take Slowjamastan. It was taken, so I think it's like Slowjamastan 123 or No, hold on. It's Slowjamastan_sexy on Tinder. If you're swiping and you see the Sultan, please make sure to swipe right.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You're covering all bases, and it looks like you're off to a good start.
Yeah.
When are you coming? That is the question.
Yeah.
Welcoming you.
We'll work out our vacation schedule, and we'll come in for a visit sometime in the very near future.
Honestly, Preston, I don't think we go unless we get a parade. Yeah.
I don't know. Big Daddy, could we work that out?
You can participate in the Sultan's parade, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Excellent. All right, well, wonderful. Congratulations on your successful nation, and we appreciate the time out of your busy schedule.
It takes a lot to put together a nation, and we commend you.
Yeah, so thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, my friends. Take care.
Take care. All right, there you go. The Sultan of Slowjamastan, who is known as Big Daddy, by the way.
Yes.
And it's legit. It's a real place. It's in Nevada.
We don't think about these things, but he did.
Or was it?
You can do it.
California. I'm sorry. It's in California. Yeah. So, actually, his name is Randy R. Dub Williams, and he does a syndicated Slow Jam radio program.
like that. Like we just heard. Yeah.
Exactly.